Hello and welcome to San Diego Market Movers. I'm your host, Sarah, and I am joined today by Montele Graves. Thanks for joining me.
Thanks, Sarah. Thanks for having me.
So we're here in San Diego. We know it's getting very expensive here. If you have a client that has wealth building in mind, what are some strategies they can use to get into San Diego real estate?
Yeah, absolutely. So if they want to really maximize their investment and start to create some generational wealth, I would say the best thing to do is to potentially buy a single family home or a duplex. And in the city of San Diego, and with some of the new laws that are in place, they can transform that into a duplex or a fourplex even.
So if they buy a single family house with a large lot, what are some of the options to kind of grow that and highest and best use of that property?
Yes, great question. So I think the best option for highest and best use is to do a lot split. With the new SB 9 law that came into play last year, they're allowing homeowners to actually split that lot and sell that parcel. What you could do is actually build a single family home on that second lot and sell it
separately.
Separately and finished.
You could also probably add a single family with an ADU on the second lot in some spaces.
And now you're cooking. So if you really wanted to maximize your investments, now you would have two lots and you could have an ADU on both lots. So you really have 4 units on those 2 lots.
Yeah. Okay, going back to the duplex idea, what are some benefits of buying a duplex as opposed to a single family?
Yes, definitely. The cash flow, rental income, it will be something that you will increase the equity. So if you wanted to sell it, you would have instant equity gains. And then long term, if you wanted to buy and hold it, you would have residual income for years to come.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, there's a lot of benefits to owning multiple properties in San Diego. Obviously, we've seen a lot of appreciation over the long term, but then also having, a second unit to help you pay your mortgage is awesome.
Yeah, absolutely. Your tenants could help you offset your mortgage costs and maybe even pay the entire thing.
Yeah.
And there's also tax benefits as well.
Yeah, absolutely. And then, we are getting expensive here in San Diego. What do you say to people who are nervous about prices and the potential of prices coming down at some point?
Well, sure, there's some cyclical things that happen in the marketplace and values do fluctuate. But Southern California is one of the steadiest markets in the United States. And in terms of there potentially being a crash, anytime I hear people saying that, it's definitely an emotional tidbit or nugget. There's essentially no data that supports that. For instance, in 2009, after the Great Recession began, there was 25,000 homes on the market in San Diego County. Currently, in 2024, there's 2,500.
We have just very little inventory right now. Yeah,
very low inventory environment, and builders aren't building like they once were in the early 2000s. So that's gonna remain constant for the foreseeable future.
Yeah, I agree with you. Well, thank you so much for joining us and bringing such insightful information.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Thank you all for joining us. We'll see you next time.